Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to another video. So in this video, I'll be upgrading and swapping out the 7th gen lower intake manifold and gasket for the 8th gen. So part number for the lower intake manifold for the 8th gen is part number 14003 JA10C. And then this is the bolts for it. Part number 14069 31U1A. These are the studs for it. Part number 0824663810. That's power steering hose. That's 8th gen. The lower intake manifold gaskets. This is also from the 8th gen. Part number 14035 JA10C. And I also got the 8th gen upper intake manifold, but that's not going to be in today's video. So today's video is just going to focus on swapping these all for the 8th gen. This will be a separate video. That's power steering on the 7th gen. But no further ado, let's go ahead on removing all this and putting it in the 8th gen. All right, first things first, we're going to put the 2 studs on the end. I'm gonna hand tighten it first. Alright. Get another one for the opposite end. I'm gonna use a adjustable wrench because I can't find a size for this. It might not work. Yeah. So I'm gonna go to AutoZone and see if I can find a socket small enough for this. So for tightening these, we're gonna hold off for now. But go up the street to find a socket that could fit this so I could properly tighten these before we install anything else. So let's proceed back to the car. Alright, so what we're going to do, I might have to remove all of this again. So I just gotta cover it with plastic for now. I removed the 2 10 mils. Alright. Keep those right there. Take this out. I'm gonna take the air box out. I believe my system's already depressurized. It's been 3 months, close to 3 months since I last started this. And I can't remember if I depressurized it or not because I knew I was going to replace this. So I'm gonna undo from right here. It's a whole lot easier to disconnect in this portion than that portion. So this is what I'm gonna do. Slide it back. Like so. I'll put some safety glasses on just in case I didn't. So what I'm going to do is push on the green tab on both sides. Yeah, it's already depressurized. So now that I know that's depressurized, I'm gonna reconnect this, and then I'm gonna proceed to removing the fuel rail. For a couple drops, I'm gonna just rinse it off with water, even though the car's not gonna be started, probably for like another week or 2. Yep, it's not on properly. All right, now it's on proper. I'm gonna get some water, just rinse out a couple drops, and be right back. Alright, so the fuel rail is held down by 4 bolts. One right here, right by the stud, and then one right here, and one right here, right in between these 2 fuel injectors. So we're gonna remove those. And I'm keeping this covered, that way nothing falls in there. Alright. Set these aside. And then I'm gonna get a little shop vac, vacuum some of this loose dirt that's down there in here, and use a little air hose and blow out the rest of the dust. That way it's not falling into the fuel injector hose or falling into the lower intake manifold, because both of these is coming off, so I don't want no debris and nothing falling into those holes. So I'll be right back. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is disconnect each fuel injector. 3 on this side, 3 on this side, and it's the silver, well, gray connectors. Alright, got all 6 out the way. So now I'm gonna have to remove this bolt right here, because this vacuum hose is going above the fuel rail. Alright, so this bolt is a 13. Alright, going to disconnect the vacuum on. Alright, that should be enough space. Alright, you're going to lift up. Needs to be pulled up a little. Alright, that's free. This side is still seized a little. Alright, that one's out. There we go. Get these out the way. Set these right here. Alright, and while we got this out, I got brand new fuel injector clips, so part number 17571-5L30B. So to get these out, you just want to pull out on the side and then slide it back. That's all. So you pull out on the, push out on the sides and then slide it back. And get your new one and put it back the same way you took it off. That's so. And then just repeat that for each one. Alright, next we are going to remove 1, 2, 3. There's a 4. Oh, there you go. 4. So it's 2 bolts, 2 nuts on the front side and then on the back side. So we're gonna go ahead and remove those. Those are 12 mil, and I'm gonna use an extension. Last one. So take this off. Alright. Then we're gonna lift this up. Oh look. Souvenir from my old harness. Lift this up. Gaskets came, it's still attached. I'm being very careful not to disturb any of the dirt underneath here, and I'm gonna get a vacuum and vacuum it all out. Alright, both gaskets out. Alright, I'm gonna get a vacuum and vacuum all this loose debris and leaves that's down here. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got all the loose dirt vacuumed. So now, what we're going to do, I got a razor blade, and I'm gonna scrape and vacuum, that way it's not falling inside the intake, lower intake. Thoroughly clean. Now we're gonna put the new gaskets in. So part number 14035 JA10C, and these are the 8th gen Nissan Maxima gaskets. If you need the 7th gen, I'll have it in the description below. I'm pretty sure it's really no difference, but just to keep the part numbers applied to the certain generations, that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get our new gaskets, put them in. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. All right. Now we're gonna put this on. And it has left hand side LH going on. Oh, actually, before I put this on, I'm gonna tape off where the fuel injectors go, because the lower seals on the fuel injectors got stuck into the old one. So I'm gonna order new fuel injectors, so that way everything be brand new. So I'm gonna take these off, and then we proceed to putting that in. All right, so we're gonna put it in. I got the fuel injector hose taped up just for now until my new fuel injectors come in. Let me get this out my way. And then part numbers for the new bolts is 14069 31U1A. So they go on the outer edges. Since I'm gonna order new fuel injectors, I'm gonna just get the 8th gen. I'm not sure if that'll be really a difference either between the 7th and 8th gen, but I'm gonna cross hatch it, so I'm gonna do one corner and then proceed to the other. Alright, for the nuts, I thought I ordered them. I didn't, so I'm gonna reuse the old ones for now. And then when I get the new ones, I'll replace it with the new ones. So for right now, it's just gonna be the old ones, unfortunately. So I'm gonna do the same thing, cross hatch. All right, now I'm gonna tighten each one. All right, that's all done.